ready to meet another potential loose woman. All week, we've been hearing from the Make Me a Loose Woman finalists that wowed our judges and who you voted for through to the last 5. Today's contender for that coveted crown is hoping she has what it takes to win. Here's a reminder of how she impressed the judges and you.
L is for love, for life, for laughter, which there's plenty of on the set. O is for open-mindedness, which you certainly need. O is also for opportunity, which you would get with a show like this. And S is for sensitivity, which I can be when needed. And also, I agree with Colleen on this one. S is definitely for sex, 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 yes, more sex. And anyway, let's not get carried away. E is for bags of energy. So what are you waiting for? Where's my loose woman cup? Cecilia, new loose woman, here I come.
Let's meet the lady herself. Please welcome Cecilia Marquis. Welcome. You look gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
You've got your name on it.
I did it.
You don't get to take it home, though.
No.
Oh. No, we don't.
Put it back now.
We're not allowed.
Okay, fine. I'll just keep it here.
What made you enter the competition?
Well, I'm recently unemployed at the moment. Unfortunately, I've joined a recession with everybody else. And I was sitting at home, as you do, being a couch potato, unfortunately. And I thought, OK, TV, you know, dropped my daughter to school, my 13-year-old, came home, watching morning programmes, as you do, with my cup of tea. And you guys were on, and it happened to be it was the episode when you announced that you were looking for a new presenter, and I was thinking, should I? I mean, should I? Shouldn't I? That sounds like it'd be wonderful with me on here. She says. And,
did you consult all your friends and family and say, what do you think?
Well, to be honest, I didn't need to, because I've got a friend. I mean, she's just so on the ball. She said, Cecilia, you've got to do this. You know, before I even had a chance to think, do I want to do it or not? She was, you know, on the phone.
She had the camera out.
Literally, literally. I mean, that's just typical of her. And plus, you know, a few other people said, oh, you know, I think you should do it. You'd be good for it. Yeah.
What about your daughter? How does she feel?
Well, she's just over the moon at the moment. I mean, it was quite funny, because when I got the call to say that I got through to the semi-finals, I was upstairs having... Well, let me tell you what happened quickly. On Saturday, which was when I got the call, I said to my daughter, I'd gone for a run, because I've started doing this sort of 2-mile run. And believe me, I'm not really... You know, when it comes to exercise, the only exercise I know is sexercise. So, you know... So, I know. So that was the only exercise. And since I'm not getting any sexercise, so I thought I'd, you know... try and... Yes, exactly. So I went for my little morning run, doing the 2 miles, which I'm quite proud of. I know it doesn't sound like much, but I suggest that everyone should have a Mr. PMM, which is Personal Mr. Motivator. And believe me, gosh...
is he good looking?
Is he a good one?
Looking, the body, the muscles...
So are you going for the training then, or just for, you know, the view?
Watch his bum.
Catch the view.
Well, no, actually, it was a case of when I saw the body, and considering I'm not one for exercise, I was like, Monet, quick, get to school, you know, I've got work to do, because he's just, you know, his body's just to die for, and you just...
Brilliant.
And I'm running, and I'm behind him, and believe me, girls, I'm just looking at what's behind, not what I'm supposed to be looking at.
So what's your viewpoint on whether you need that male attention in order to feel sexy?
To be honest, with me, and that's not sort of being self-conceited, I feel sexy naturally, whether I'm in my, you know, pair of jeans and a T-shirt, which I do feel really sexy in, or I feel sexy today.
But have you always felt like that? Did you, you know, in times gone by when we've all had bad moments, did you have to come out of a certain time to come to this now?
Not really. I think as a child, I've always been quite confident.
Right.
It's confidence, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. It really is. If you know how to carry yourself, you know, I believe in being a lady, which is what I'm trying to teach my daughter as well.
Teach Carol.
But I mean, you know, you look sexy. You've got a lovely sexy dress on, and you've got, you know, your bits out.
They're all mine. They're all mine. They're all mine.
We can see that.
I've had this problem. You know, are you sure those are for real? I'm like, please. You know, would you like to see it?
Do you feel... I mean, I don't particularly feel like, you know, sexy. I don't think I look that sexy, but I do feel like I want to have sex a lot. Do you feel like that?
I feel like that all the time, unfortunately.
You're going through a bit of a drought, aren't you?
I am. I was going to say... No, she's right. No, she's right. Because, I mean, it's like a block sink at the moment. I need a plumber. Sorry. It's true. It's true.
She needs a plumber.
I do. Any offers?
one, yeah?
Yeah.
So are you looking for Mr. Right or just Mr. Right now?
Mr. Right Now, Mr. Will Do, Mr. Can Do, any of those. Yeah, anything that starts with Mr.
So what are you doing about that? Are you dating? You're going out? Or...
Actually, I am dating, but, you know, at the moment, I don't know how... Can you guess how old I am?
No.
We've been trying, because you're quite cagey about it, aren't you? Or you won't tell us.
Right.
We've all had
Do you want
a
us to
guess.
hazard a guess?
Yes,
Are you sure?
yes. You get one guess each.
Oh, no.
I hate this.
I actually think I think you look very young for your age. I think you're probably older than we think you are.
Yes.
And that's, so I would say you were like probably around about my age, about 47, 48.
Hell no!
I was going to say about 44, 43.
No, that's my lady. Give me 5. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Because I was going to ask Celia about the argument, is burlesque and stripping, are they the same thing?
No. I think
think
one
so?
is tasteful and one is not quite so tasteful.
See?
But it's still stripping, though, isn't it?
Well, it is, but I mean, it's an art form, isn't it? Really. I mean, when you think about it, you know, you've got
Burlesque is, isn't
burlesque
it?
is an art form, and the other one is well.
They have big fans.
Cecilia, we're nearly out of time.
Yes.
Just tell us and our viewers what would make you a good loose woman.
What would make me a good loose woman? Well, I think I'll be like an added ingredient on the panel. You know, like hot pepper sauce, I would add some sizzle on the panel. Yeah? And also, I think because I've led an interest in life and I've met some interesting people, I would have lots to say. Plus, more importantly, I want to be a role model for my daughter. She's my only one. So, you know, darling, go for your dreams. Mummy has. Here I am.
Thank you so much for joining us, Cecilia.